And let's turn this dude back on. Turn that dude back on. So you up, Tubbs, man? Here we come. Oh yeah. Okay. So I have acquired more information on the Black Onyx, and we are now going to go get it. This is what we are doing. After I die. After I die, of course. Gonna grab those. Okay, we need to reset. 20, let's do 5, 10. As long as I have more than one health, I should be fine. Question mark. Question mark. Okay, now I need to leave. Go back in. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me take another look at this island real fast. Okay, so that's bad. That's whatever. That's whatever. That's whatever. Potentially bad. Potentially bad. I really don't want to, like, get to the feud islands and not be able to do them. Because if either of these are like runes only or something, like, we're screwed. Got your cryptid badge, nice. I just got mine right now. Before I swapped over to this game. I was surprised that it was only 5%. I was hoping it was going to be at least like 10 or 15. But no, it's only 5. I don't really want to reroll though. We'll just tough it out. Minecraft hardcore? I don't even play Minecraft. Let alone with any quarters. Let alone with any quarters, man. Alright. This is great. This is fantastic. So first, we need a bunch of this. And a bunch of that. Next, we need level 6 of this. And a bunch of this. Next we need some of this. We need some of this. Some of this. Why did I stop attacking? There was like no attack noises. All the points there. 15. Hello. How's it going? Alright, now we farm. Farming with Marvin. That is not a lot of enemies. Alright, that's good. Maybe some defense now. More kind of Alright, so basically what I'm trying to get in this game is a new item they put in with the latest patch called the Black Onyx. Basically, I need this item to be able to progress and do stuff. So we're going to get it. And it's gonna be great. Then we're gonna mess with it and see how it works. Where were all the birds, dude? There were like no birds there. Where's the birds? We doing damage yet? No. No, we are not. Because I don't have enough mana. Any more mana. More mana. More mana for me, please. Actually, you know what? Let me turn all my potions on. All of my potions. Am I missing something? He froze me, what a dick! Hey, light bar! That's great. Actually, I do know what I'm missing. I can actually have prayer on this build, if I want it. And I should get it. Guess this isn't... no, blessings. So I should get that. Just for fun. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to get altars. Wow! At what age did I start a YouTube channel? I don't remember when I made this profile, channel, whatever you want to call it. But I started uploading videos a long time ago, and then I stopped, and then I started doing it again 2 years ago? Just because it's fun. It's very fun. have no idea what I'm doing. I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. What's this? I think. Well, this is supposed to give me... I guess 27% isn't enough. That's fine. We'll figure it out. I have an idea. It's called that guy's dead. Not entirely sure why I'm not getting mana back. How did this used to work before? I don't remember! Did I do this wrong? No. That's alright. That's all okay. Blammo! Actually getting enough back to just win. Damn! It'll be a while, but we'll be getting there. Yeah, so I totally screwed up on this one because I forgot this wasn't like a no spirit zone. So I could actually have like all Astral Weapon and be doing a lot more damage. But it doesn't really matter, to be perfectly honest. We're still winning. With this weird ass build. More damage, please. Alright. Here we come. We gotta get the zone 40. And we gotta fight the dude. Which is apparently considered an undead king. I never really understood that before. Because the game labels it like greater undead or whatever. And the guy's like name is never anything about being a king. His name's always like Stephen Michael the Womb Wanderer or whatever the hell. Whatever crazy ass shit this game likes to call stuff. There he is. Yeah, see? Give me my thing. I got the thing. Great. So now I get to have fun. And by that I mean we have to use this build one more time. Let me see here, let me see here. Oh, you have to have at least 3 active? Okay. Interesting. Hand of the Red Fog. He did. Lord, you're seeing. So unfortunately, it's still a pain in the ass to get the buff. But the good news is, it's not as much of a pain in the ass as... Well, actually, no. It's still difficult. So this one we have to go full chopping strike. This one we can't go prayer or whatever, so okay. Gonna go full magic. Alright, here we go. Okay. More magic and more money, more magic and more money. Yeah, it seems to be working a lot better. So now we can start getting damage. More damage for me. We have a life bar acquired. That's great. So basically, what we're trying to do is just get a lot of hunting, to get a lot of money, to level stuff up, and a lot of close combat to get technicality, to get a lot more damage. And then eventually we're gonna level up cunning some more, so dissection becomes amazing. And then we should start doing damage here pretty soon. Oh, we already are doing damage. There is a life bar, but it's not fast enough. Need to grind a little bit more. Hey, you died. That's great. This one apparently didn't have any money. Why do these zones not drop any money? Oh, those ones dropped a lot of money. Do you? Need more air click. Or air attack. So Frostgate, for whatever reason, doesn't drop any money. Like, I don't know what the game is here, but they suck. That's what I do know. They suck. Alright, time for the first boss. Come here, you goat-faced killer. He is on the loose. His buddy just got shredded though. Wow! Need more defense. More defense. Was a weak ass zone. I need more XP than that, dog. Look at me, I'm doing damage. And not getting a lot of XP. What's up, Mr. Boss Man? 59 in VG. That's a lot of hell. Hey, look! The Womb Wanderer. What a guy. This guy has just as much health as the boss did. Damn. Damn, dog. We'll get through eventually, I promise. I need to test if I even need to level this thing up or not. If I can just put all the money into anti-tray. Because that could be where I'm falling on too. Trying to level up two things at once and it doesn't really work that well because this is still doing all the damage regardless of what this thing is doing. I probably just need to be level 100 for the technique points and that's it. Definitely starting to do more damage. So yeah, I think I just need to level up the main weapon and that's it. I really think. Alright, boss number 3. What's his name? The Faceless. That's unfortunate. He's also gonna be life barless here in a second. And by second, I mean minute. Doink. Yow. Just our one shot shoot. One shotting. Wasn't cotton? My shirts were made out of cotton. Why is there no money in the zone? Eyeballs for dicks, that's why. Alright, zone 40 boss. Here come. Leopold, the peacemaker. He's about to make peace without having a light bar right now. Alright, while we're fighting this guy, let's take a look at the buffs here. Oh, I want that. Okay, then over here we want to turn that off. I don't really care about that. Oh, he died. That's great. That means we're almost done. Probably want to keep that on. Turn that off. We're going to be using potions. I don't even know if that's going to matter or not. I don't even know if that going to do nothing or not, dog. Get rid of that. Oh, I don't care about that. I want to turn everything off at first. We definitely want the fairy one on. Get rid of that. I don't care about that. And we definitely don't want allied creatures. So I'm not even sure if I would turn anything else back on. Yeah, we definitely want that. We're going to be using potions. I attack very fast, so that's probably not going to do much. These are going to be so few and far between that it's not going to matter. I don't do earth damage. So yeah, we'll at least have some usable stuff. That'll actually help. Helping is good. This is gonna be really nice because we do air damage. We can finally turn this off. This does absolutely nothing because I never get hit by anything. But I don't know, I'm not gonna have disease anymore, so... Maybe not. I'm still curious about this, if this actually does anything. But like, once I get the stab off, I'm gonna one-shot most things anyway, so I don't think it really matters. But yeah, we definitely want the flower fairies. Because that'll make it way easier to get buffs. Alright, we made it out of the shitty zone. Fantastic. So now, we can finally see how this works. First thing we need to do is turn this off. Why does this guy have a bow? Awkward! Alright, we need to turn this on. And use that. We need to use this because Palace of Distortion doesn't have altars. And then we need to turn off that all the way because... Okay, we got the fairy one, so we should be able to get no altars in zone 1. Does this not have any altars either? Dawg. I was about to say, don't fucking lie to me. So it is quite a bit harder to get buffs now because they made it to where you can't get anything in the astral, which completely sucks. But with this new fairy thing, obviously it doesn't work very well for zone 1, but it should make it quite a bit easier. Wait, I don't even have fairies out because I keep camping. That's right, so I have to do this. I have to do it. I have to use potions to keep the fairies out. But now we have the stat buff and we just win. One game! So now what we want to look out for is Red Fort. And then what we want to look out for after that is a Druid Forest. And then what we want to look for after that I'm actually not sure. So yeah, it is quite a bit easier to get altars now, as you can see. You have 10 fairies out, you get like 20 something altars per zone. So even though you can't use Ambrosias to get through, I don't really need to. Okay, we got a druid wood at 31. Let's see if there's a red fort nearby. Big red fort. 35 druid wood. Okay, okay. Still looking for a red fort. Big red fort. Or a dead village, that'll work too. Hey, Mr. King, man. Apparently you're a king. I didn't realize that, because I'm dumb. Dead village at 43. Is there a druid wood anywhere nearby? So was it 35 to 43? That's not that far of a run. Yeah, there is shit here. And the last one's always frosty buttholes. Okay. So we need to go back to 35? And apparently not get an altar. Why is there no altar here? Hello? Is this druid wood broke? There ain't no altar here. What the hell? Okay, I guess we're going back to 31 or whatever it was then, because this one is not spawning an altar for some reason. What? Where'd the altars go? I am hunting. Why is there no altar? It doesn't say like which altars. Mm-hmm. 1 billion spirit. Great. Can anybody tell me why there's no altar here? Did they make it to where you can only get one altar? In the zone? Because if they did, for one, that's shitty, and two, that's shitty. Like, I'm not surprised, right? I'm not surprised that they just straight up destroyed that. But if you can only get one altar now, and then the fact that that's not in the patch notes, like, all sorts of other things that they just never put in the patch notes. Yeah, nothing in here about that. So they either just didn't put it in the patch notes or it's bugged. But I don't think this one had one the first time I ran through though, so I'm not sure. Maybe we could just go on to pop up on Storm Pass. Cause these ones are like random. Or they just made the chances of a druid altar spawning like super low? I don't know, man. Either way, that's kind of shitty. Yeah, they had to have done that on purpose. Like, they saw me or somebody else doing what I was doing, and they're like, nah, dog. You ain't doing that anymore. Unfortunate. But okay. I understand. So I guess now we just go back to grinding the old-fashioned way. And again, I'm not surprised that they completely annihilated that for obvious reasons. That game was way too good. But making it to where you can only get one hunting altar like per run, per zone is kind of shitty. That is probably not the way I would have went about it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, a new amulet. What is that? What'd that do? It sucks! That's what it do? Okay, so let's see if... Look at these guys. Blast them. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Oh, that's right. This thing has like knockback or whatever, huh? This modifier. I'm not gonna be able to see that. Alright, so we want... not that one. We need the fairy one. We got the same shit. Unfortunate. So yeah, I have to keep resetting until we get an altar in front of enemies. And then hope that that altar is either stats or the fairy one. So in some aspects they made it easier to get the build going, but in other aspects they made it stupidly harder. Wait, why did it not? What? Oh, so it doesn't stop the other ones from spawning? It just only collects the ones that you have. Dude, that sucks. That's terrible. I thought it would stop them from spawning, so you only got like the ones that you had selected. Dude, that sucks. Like, that's terrible. That's bad. That's BA-double-D. Oh no. So it's worse than I thought. Oh no. So if that's the case, then it's just infinitely harder to get this build started then. Which really sucks because it's like the only decent way to play. Like, runes just suck. Bows are slow. They nerfed the shit out of the staves because they apparently didn't code them right to begin with. And like, I don't know. Everything else is just super slow, and they keep making this build harder and harder to play. But they're not doing anything to make anything else better. Because any other build, you still have to rely on prayer to get going. Which then means, you know, there's 27 buffs now. But if you can't find the buff that you want to get your build going, it's the same issue that this build has. So it doesn't really make any sense. And it just kind of sucks. It's really bad. And it makes me sad. Because now not only do I have to find the buffs that I need, but again, there's 27 buffs now instead of 9. Oh! Easy game! How long did that take? Like 10 minutes? Oh, and now we have stats, and now we just win. Well, like, it took forever to get that to happen, just because of how this shit works now. Yeah, okay, so that's how it works. It still spawns all the buffs. All the Black Onyx does is just pick up the ones that you have selected. That's it. It doesn't, like, disable the other ones. Which then makes me question, why do they force you to have 3 active? Because if all of them spawn anyway, like, it doesn't... There's no... Like, there's no drawback or whatever. Like, the intention just doesn't make any sense. Because it's not like you could just have this by itself, because even if you could, all the other buffs still spawn, so it would still be infinitely harder to get now. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think they need to go back to the drawing board on that one, for sure. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm dumb though. So yeah, not only is my build infinitely harder to play, because you can't get altars in the astral while you use ambrosias. You have to wait at the beginning of the zone for something to spawn and then either get the fairy one or stats. That's like the only decent thing about it is now I have two options. I have two options for the build to be able to start instead of just one. That is the only positive in this situation. Other than that, everything else sucks. Everything else is terrible. And again, like I don't understand why they keep making this build harder and harder to play when nothing else compares and probably won't compare because they're not doing anything to make anything else better. Even with all these new buffs, like because Allies has the same problem that this build has. As soon as you hit a no spirit or no blessings, no whatever, like you're screwed. Your build just doesn't work. Same thing with this one. As soon as you hit no spirit or no blessings or no altars, like you're just completely screwed. Where's the like no stamina zones, man? We need some fairness in this game. But I can't do no stamina because I'm then you wouldn't be able to move. Like duh. Apparently that was not an altar that I wanted. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's time to fly. Potentially. Yeah, I don't know. But definitely, like, every patch they keep trying to make this build worse and worse and harder to play. And I'm not taking it as a personal attack or anything, because that'd be dumb. But at the same time, it's like, who else streams this game, right? Who else is doing things? Like, I know there's some people that are at like Island 100 and whatever. Because apparently they were using staffs and staffs were taking damage from everything that you had equipped. So Annihilation was giving the damage bonus to the staff. And apparently that just made it super easy to clear everything. As long as you didn't kill yourself, of course. Why do I only have... Oh. It finally gave me that... It finally gave me this buff. I was like, I only have 8 buffs. Where's the 9th one at? All these altars and I somehow don't have all the buffs? Okay. I don't know, maybe eventually they'll put in some new weapons or something. Or new armor. And just try to have more options for things that would work. Because I'm sure there's a lot of things that work. You just have to build very specific ways, and I don't really know how to build anything else other than this. Because this is the only build that I've like worked on and gotten to work, and it's very amazing. Very amazing. Alright, so we finished that. Now we run into our first potential problem. So if this next area is runes only, no spirit, no altars, any of that stuff, we're fucked. Oh, easy game. Easy game. Alright, we need to turn that off. Start looking for altars, dude. Run speed, wow. Actually, I'm not sure if altars have like a lower spawn chance in this zone or not. I'm unsure. Two right there, though. Neither of them were anything that I wanted, apparently. Oh, 2 chances. No chances. 3 altars, can't get to them though. A bunch of altars! Okay, I got XP. Is there any way to... Nope. No altars there. Oh, altars here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like it sucks, but it's like it's not 100% bad. Just mostly bad. And beyond that, like if they actually did destroy Fat Game Red Fort, then that's no bueno, because that was like the only real thing to do in the game. Go get Fat Game and whoop some ass. Okay, I should be able to see this one. There we go. Now we hit this button. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Alright, we got stats. Now we win. Red Fort, why? I guess if anything, the other good news is that no potion zones are not as bad anymore. Actually, yeah, they are. They're still bad because that limits the fairy one. Because you always have to camp to respawn altars. So unless they make a way to keep summons out or something, like no potions is still a bad zone. Bad Zone McGee. I'm trying to think of things that are like actual positives for this update, but I can't really can't do it. It's too hard. Like some of the new buffs are nice, right? Obviously the ones that I picked are all pretty decent. Being able to turn this one off, or at least not pick it up, I guess. You don't actually turn it off. Because that buff did absolutely nothing. I really like the fairy one. And then this makes whatever element you're using very good. Obviously stats are good. This is also really good because... Does it actually show... Oh, they still haven't fixed this. Did they say 600? Oh, 559. It was like 378 or something before. So that is quite a bit. Because that puts my spirit over 1 billion, I think, depending on the situation. Before it was like 400 and something, I think. So that's a pretty big deal. Obviously that only goes up as I get more stuff, which by the way, the patch note about them item prices in the shop for some armor and weapons have been reduced. It is for all of the armor that you can only get from feuds. So if you get any cleric gear in your shop, the lowest price I saw was 23 rarity, no quality at 1.7k leadom, and before it was like 4.3. So they dropped it by quite a bit. So as long as it's not like super high quality, it is a lot easier to get whatever armor you're looking for out of the shop, if it's like the feud armor. No! Well, BG. Game's over. See you later. Goodbye. I cannot clear the zone. This zone is impossible to beat. And I will attempt to show you why. I will attempt. Will attempt. That's not gonna be close enough. Nope. So, actually, I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I get the stab buff, if it still allows me to clear or not. Okay. I don't think it does. Okay. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. I should probably need to see if I have anything better. Oh yeah, I have a 23. I have a 23. Sandy Tornado. Apparently I can make it 24. Alright, let's see. What about for staffs? Do I have a better staff? Staffs are still out of order, unfortunately, so I have to find... I got a 22. Really should do air though. 20, 20, 21, 22. Isn't the earth one just better though? Critical damage. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm heading for a VG. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need the staff. Where's the staff? Big staff, where you is? I'm going the wrong way. Is right higher. Enhance the quality. Create spheres. We need, what is it, 13 of these? Oops. And then we need, that's enough of those. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Now we need to find Sand Tornado. Because all the other earth runes are bad. Okay, we do this, we do this, we do this, we do that. Alright, we made it 24. This thing I do salmon and techniques. Techniques on this thing suck though. What are the... Is there anything else? Hey, salmon just do anything because it's a rune. Why? Runes force plus 20%. But if you get a technique, you get 100% rune force. Would you, like, what? Am I dumb? I don't know, dog. Obviously, we don't want any of the regions because region doesn't matter. Base damage. How many of these do I have? 10. Whatever. Make some of those. Okay. Insert. Big sandy tornado. Okay. Now I need to equip this. Take those off. Get rid of that. Put this on. Oh no. Oh, it's right here. Okay, put this on to that, to this. How many 20s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I can actually make another one as well. So it's 6. 6 is only 22. I would need like 12 to get to 24. Okay. So 2-handed staff. I can't use a shield. Can't use a bow because it's runes and staffs only. There's no other runes that are like worth using, right? So they're all kind of bad. Kind of bad. Okay. Good dick. 55% critical damage increase. This thing is only a triple dick. That's not good. Yeah, I'm only doing UVG. Case in point. If it doesn't have astral weapon, it's bad. Not to mention the fact that you can't shoot with the staff if you're in melee range, which is dumb. Yeah, so I can't clear this area, so the only way that I can make progress is if I reroll. Reroll the whole freaking island after clearing everything else and making rerolling it not really worth doing. So, what's the answer? How do you runes only and like do anything worthwhile? Let me see here. I have an idea. It's probably not gonna work, but I have an idea. Every 5 seconds is bad. Okay. We're gonna put on 2 of these. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna put on 21. It's not good enough. We're going to 20 something. What can I even make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 2 19s. That's 8. That's 4 21s, 22s, 23. Yeah, there's 21s to make 22, so we have to 20. We can make it 24. We can make it 24. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put this on. We'll have this be the one that we upgrade. And now we need to look for 21. What's the other air shield? There's 2 air shields, aren't there? That's water, right? Oh, it's this one. Silver shield. Air barrier, 77% damage. Okay. I'm gonna put that on. Oh no, never mind. I can't use that because it's runes only. Okay, well that means we just put on another one of these guys. We just put on another one of them hot dire. This is gonna be real great. What does the staff do? Staff increases damage or something, right? Yeah, not very much though. We got basically a 22. Okay. All right, let's take this off. Let's take this off. Let's put on this guy. Put that guy back on. We got a lot of upgrading to do, and I'm sure this is gonna work very well. I'm sure this is gonna be fantastic. Oh, look at that. That might actually help. That might actually help. Okay, where is the air staff? It's right here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna do that, then we do this, then we increase the rarity. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Gotta do it on this one. There we go. Enhance, increase, boom, done. Now I gotta re-equip it because I'm not very smart. Okay, now we need the same thing. $13, and then do we want? I'm not even sure. What do I want? I think I want techniques, actually. I'll just try to get the rune to do as much damage as possible. Meow. If that's the case, then I don't need these in here. We're just gonna be blasting this thing out with all techniques, no damage. We can change it later, obviously, as well. Okay, now we need to make super duper air arrows. Gotta upgrade a bunch of shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Of course, I have to scroll down all the way again because these menus are great. I was like, did I just make 9? I did not. Okay, increase rarity, boom, done. Oh, that one only went to 9, okay. Actually, just do this one at a time so that way I know how to count. Oh yeah, I didn't need to do that one. That's fine, it'll be ready to go in the future. Okay, break that. Break this. What did I just upgrade? Oh, I know why that happened. That's fine. Alright, I'm excited to see how terrible this is. This one we are gonna go... Okay, I have enough good. Good. Insert sphere, rune, scroll all the way down again. Because we can't just have the menus be in the spot that they were at before, because it's just all together or something. Okay. 1,050%. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's gonna have like a stupid amount of stuff because I upgraded it and it already had a bunch. Alright, this is probably gonna be terrible. But here we go. So even with cheating and having like however many more like I just like runes just don't do any damage. Like even if I took off my cleric gear and put on the airship, where's the airship? There we go, here's the airship. Alright, we got 22. Then we got 22. And 22. So even with all the air shit on, we're doing less damage. Because obviously I don't have any stamina now. And those weren't quality up either, but doesn't really matter because we're gonna do any damage anyway. So anyway, yeah, basically the point is, no matter what I do, the only thing that is going to work is me flipping this area because I I don't know any other builds. I don't know any other builds, and everything else sucks for what I currently have. As far as like rings and whatever else are concerned. But in all honesty, there's not really a reason to try to flip and like go any further because there's no actual content past where I'm already at. Like I could try to finish this. I got 15. How many is left? Are there 2 left, or is this? No, that's the last one. I kind of want to see what the rest of the gifts are, if they're anything worthwhile or not. The only problem is both of these buffs are buttholes. They do absolutely nothing for me. Because as you can see, I'm already taking 1 damage anyway, so trying to have more armor. I already take 1 damage anyway, so trying to have more armor does absolutely nothing. And ruining all of those stats to get it? No. And then this is just bad. Taking away spirit for ally damage when you need spirit for ally damage and health. And then, you know, if it's a no spirit zone, then allies don't even work anyway, so in my mind it's not great. I mean, my build is not great anymore either because of how difficult they make it to actually play it. Case in point, doesn't even work for this zone because runes and staffs are bad. And the main reason why it sucks is because runes and staffs don't have astral weapon. Or whatever. And even if I got more of this, it probably wouldn't matter. Probably wouldn't do very much. But I mean, we can try. We can try, I guess. I mean, let me reset up everything the way that I had it, I guess. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab the arrow's not over here. Oh, there it is. Where are the other ones at? Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna put a bunch into here. And we're gonna go back. We're doing it again. We're gonna do it again. Oh wait, I need to level up the rune. Oops! There is a life bar. There is a life bar. Wait, I did damage. Hold on. Things are happening. Not a lot of things. Not a lot of things are happening, but things are happening. There is a life bar. Why is there never anything in that zone? Am I just getting some like stupid poison hit at the beginning? What do I not have yet? XP? I need XP. But it doesn't matter because I can't kill anything anyway. There's absolutely nothing in that zone. Why do these zones suck? Where's the enemies? Where are the enemies? Need more Pathfinder or more XP. 20.1 out of 21.9. Wait, 21.9? No, it's 20.9, not 21.9. 21.9, you're dead. That's too much. Yeah, so I'm getting some like stupid poison hit at the beginning, and then probably from cavalry strike. And then just not doing damage ever again after that. Even though I'm doing 30,000% increased damage right now. And like my air damage is 50,093%. And by 58,000 I mean 5,893%. I'm not tired, I promise. I kinda wanna see how long it takes to actually go to like 20 flat. It's not a specific element, so that's good. I was checking that just to make sure it wasn't something shitty. Earth runes only. We're almost at 100,000% increased damage, and still have not gotten to 20 flat. Alright, fine. Wow, big hit! Too bad I will never do damage ever again. Wait, what? How did I get to zone 3? Did he die? I'm confused. What happened? How did I get to zone 3? I have no idea what's going on right now. Alright, we're gonna go back. I'm confused. Am I actually killing? What is going on right now? Hey, look, I'm getting let him. Wait, what? That guy just died! What is killing them? I'm confused. Is it the potion? I'm only poisoning them for like VG. I'm confused. I have no idea how I'm killing them right now. It's gotta be either something with potions or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening right now. Let's see if I can tell what it is when they die. Yeah, the poison's only going off for VG, so like why are they just randomly exploding? Okay, well clearly whatever is killing stuff decided to not do that anymore because we're here now. We're not doing anything else apparently. I'm guessing it's probably cavalry strike. But they do have one cavalry strike. Obviously if I am not cavalrying the strike, and this guy doesn't get knocked back, so it's like it knocks him back far enough to where I can cavalry strike, and cavalry strike is somehow killing them. That's gotta be what it is. So like if we reset and try it again. What the hell was that purple thing? Yeah, that's what it is. Like I started running and then I think I'm cavalry striking. That's killing stuff for some reason. I can't see the animation for cavalry strike. Yeah, something's going on there. I don't know, dude. As soon as I knock them back and I run into them, they just drop. Alright, I have an idea. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to drop the grind build, which is fine. Okay, let's go ahead and pause. Let's turn this on. I don't remember exactly what this one does. I think it's mostly technicality. Yeah, as soon as I can't push this guy anymore, then it's just game over. It's only 10% chance to knock back, so that's not great. I'm also gonna put on my close combat amulet. Okay, let's reset. Let's reset. We're on to something. Something is happening somewhere. I don't know if it's good or not, but alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Cavalry strike? Okay, okay, okay. Let's go here, here, here. 100. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Wait, what? He just wasn't there. Oh, never mind. That was zone 1. I got confused because it said 2 already. I'm confused. What do I do? I'm confused. Okay, we need more XP. And gold. And money. I think this one goes like 12, 12, 12, everything, right? Eventually. Probably need to stop doing this because there's usually nothing in the first zone. Alright, I need to be collecting buffs, huh? Forgot about that. Forgot about that part. Okay, let's go back here because this zone is going to be easier to get altars in for sure. Okay, okay. Okay. Why is there a bunch of shit in here now? Might as well kill for XP, I guess. XP and money. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Too many altars, not close enough. Okay, so all those are good. We're just gonna get one more. There's a guy right there. Okay. What the hell? Gonna zip through all the ones with a bunch of dudes. A whole bunch of dudes. Damn it! Now, damn it, Bobby! Alright, give me the fairy one. Shit. That's not the fairy one. Give me the fairy one. Or stats, I don't really care. That's not... none of that. Already 5. What am I at right now? We're already 15? Damn, dog! What's this at? 1350? Does it matter? I don't know. Not gonna be able to get that. Unless I can push them back. Push them back far enough to be able to click on it. Let's see. Push them back. Keep going. No. Push back that way. No. Why is he behind me now? Stop that. Run forward. Oh. Oh, that, no. Mad buff. Mad buff. All that hard work for a bad buff. I should be able to save this one. Oh! Big stats! Alright, so I just start leveling this up. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, so we're obviously missing something. Obviously missing something. Not Pathfinder yet, that's what I'm missing. Path, what I'm missing? I need more Pathfinder, dog. Okay. We're getting some air damage. We just need the other buffs now. So let me take this off. Let's go ahead and pray since it's gonna be up right now. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that was a big poison. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, alright, okay, alright. What do we got? What do we got? Some weird bird? I'm doing something to him. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Things are happening. I know that. That guy died. He dead. There is something going on right here, and I don't know what it is. Okay. Okay, so we're still looking for the fairy buff and the potion buff. Just gonna blast through this one for XP. Okay, so that was a poison. This zone unfortunately doesn't have any money because it's stupid. There's no game here or something. Whatever the issue is. So this is kind of a shitty place to start, honestly. Another poison. So I'm guessing once I get that potion one, the poison just starts murdering dudes somehow, some way. There's 3 altars here. Yeah, that guy got murdered. Just gotta wait for this guy to die and then we can get 2 altars. Hello? Knock knock? There we go. Nothing. Mm-hmm. I gotta look at this build again. What does this do? 70, 70, 100? Bunch of mining after a while. Okay, we're done with that. See if we can get the potion buff. Why am I doing so much shooting damage? What is going on right now? Why does this have 3 aiming? I'm very confused. Like, my staff like isn't even a whatever anything. Is that just this thing right here? Just like whooping ass? I mean, if that's the case, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If that's the case, let's... Okay. 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 We're gonna... Yes. We're gonna stuff... Okay, I need one of those. Some of these. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this off. And we're gonna put on... where are my other ones at? Should have more than 2 of these. Okay. So if everything works as promised, oh no, what happened? Oh no, what happened? Yeah, well, I'm definitely doing more damage now that the staff is... I'm confused. I clearly don't understand how this game works. Okay, we just got the fairy thing, so we should have the rest of the buffs very quickly here. That's dumb. So remember what I said about Stats runes being bad because they don't have Astral Weapon? I mean, this is still terrible compared to what I usually do because of how slow it is. But it's working. Somehow. I'm still not entirely sure what's going on. Or why it's just randomly doing a bunch of damage because the staff is shooting. I do freaking melted. Yeah, as soon as I stop shooting, I do 0 damage. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on right now. Yeah, it's like I have to shoot to do damage. I just wish there was a way to run and shoot. Well, the good news is I can clear runes only. Do I want to do runes only? No, of course not, because this is stupid slow. Because unfortunately there's nothing to increase projectile speed. I'm not talking like attack speed, I'm talking about like the speed of the projectiles on the screen, hitting enemies faster. Or being able to be shot on the run or something. Because as soon as I turn this off, it runs right into a guy and it just stops shooting. Like, I don't know why they make it melee attack. Like, it's so stupid. And then if I turn it off, it just punches. Instead of like using the ranged attack, it's just punching. Oh man, that sucks. That's so dumb. Like, there are so many like little things about this game that it would make it so much better if they would just make it make sense. Like, why can I not shoot with the staff right now? Please tell me. Did I turn that thing off? Or I didn't. Alright, let's just reset. This is reset, it's gonna take forever. It's finally leveling up mining. Randomly leveling up prayer. Let's get some rate of fire, maybe it'll make it go faster. Somehow. See you later, Mr. Lightbar. Alright, we only have 3 more bosses to go. Let me check the buffs. Let me check the buffs. Is there any buffs that help? That's very situational. This might actually do something for me. Each skill forbidden? That doesn't do anything, I don't think. Maybe this will do something. Let's turn that on. Using a bunch of potions. I could probably turn the potions off though, because I'm not. Meh. Let's turn that on. There isn't anything for. Bear's got a ton of health. When did they explode? Also, can I even freeze them with the staff? I'm not even sure. I mean, they're just dying, so it doesn't really matter, but... I love going slow. I wonder if I could just ambrosia. It's probably gonna stand me right on top of the guy though, and I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Oh no, it actually stops it. Oh shit, easy mode. Who needs to wait? Just blast. So that's cool. I have solved the runes only. Fantastic. I don't even know what is doing what or how it's doing it, but things are dying and that's all I know. Get out of here. Damn! Alright, cool. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. The only problem is... I guess it's not really a problem. I just need to favorite all the items. Favorite all the items. Alright, we are to an area that doesn't totally suck. Alright, so we favorite the air staff. We want to favorite this. And then let me scroll down and favorite all of the stuff that I have equipped. That one. And these one. And where the other one is. Am I deaf? Oh, I only have 2 equipped. Oh, I thought I had 3. Okay, that's fine. Okay, unfortunately this is Druidwood, so we have to go back to Zone 1 and hope to God that that's something that can have altars. Because if not, we got a problem. We are gonna have a problem. Can I get altars here? I'm not sure. Oh damn! I don't need altars anymore. See you later. See, look how much easier it is. Look how much easier it is. You get one buff and you just win. Easy game. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 1:30 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. I got a bed to go. Oh, now I get a ton of buffs. Oh, now I get a ton of buffs. Oh, I just got a skull! Hell yeah. See, I would farm this area, but the problem is that item they put in the game doesn't work. And you don't collect, like, anywhere near the amount of ore since it doesn't click. Which is bad. Unless it's just bugged and it's working and it's just showing it's not working. I'm not entirely sure. Like, it's still picking stuff up. So something's working somewhere. I want to test the forest thing again, the druid forest. See if they actually broke that shit. That's the wrong one. Looking for druid wood. Wood of the druids. Bonk. Alright, island complete. Fantastic. Oh, I got a rich chest and an amulet. Wow. Alright, that island is done. 5,000 mercury. Fantastic. Arcan Harbor. Oh, easy island. No gear changes necessary. Fantastic. What do we got here for loot? Bunch of trash. Bunch of trash. That's what we got here for loot. It's a bunch of trash. Okay, that's fine. Alright, unfortunately I had to stop there for now. Let's open these boxes. See if we get anything interesting. We're looking for an abyss. That's what I want the most right now, because my abyss is only 19, and as you can see, my chests are 23. Good boy. Ooh, what's that? Nah. Only one stat. And it's two-handed. We don't want two-handed. We want no-handed. Wolf's Club, weak. Reaper. Wrong one, jackass! That's unfortunate. Wrong one, jackass! Oh man. Let's see if they fix the 6 slot for the ore. Or we're still only gonna do like 5. Oh, I got 10. I got 11. So yeah, they still haven't fixed this. Silver shield. Upgrade. Upgrade. 23 pair Gannis. Wow. Carabarus? I haven't used that in a long time. Not since they put in the dissection skill book. Carabarus went down the drain. A bunch of ghosts and a bunch of spires and whatever else, and not the one I want though. Alright, let me set my game. What do we got going on here? I got 52 key. What's this? Nope. What's this? Nope. What's this? It's mine, that's what it is. I think I'm just gonna keep saving up with the skill points. I've gotten 2 skill points in the last couple weeks. So we'll just keep saving up. I want to get the rest of them, make it easier to level. I need to do total damage. Total damage. Total damage. Let me see how long it takes to level up. Not very long at all. Alright, well, I guess that is gonna be the end of the stream. Unfortunately, I still don't know how I feel about the new changes or the new buffs. I like some of them, most of them don't seem effective for what I do. But the good news is I found out how to make staff and arrows work for runes only. That's good. So I don't have to roll on that anymore. Just gotta set it up and then ambrosia through. And Diane! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I dislike that they keep making this build harder to play. Technically speaking. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just confused. I'm confused. I don't know. I can't. My brain don't work right now. I'm too damn tired. I had to figure out my thoughts and come back and think about it a little bit. See how I feel. Cause I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of this offline. Next time I stream, we will push some more, I guess. Guess I'll be able to push this island pretty easily, as long as it doesn't take 30 years to get buffs. Also gonna turn some of those other buffs back off. Okay. So I like the concept. I guess I like that there's new buffs to try to make other things better, but at the same time I'm just kind of at the same spot where I just have to pray that I get islands like this where none of the modifiers are shitty and I can just walk through them. And by walk I mean run very fast. And then if I get something shitty, then I gotta do something shitty to be able to do it. But it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, let's go build an island.